Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to do a retrospective on the Asvine V126. And the reason I would like to do that is because the Asvine Store has re-released the 126 in the frosted matte blue version. This color was sold out of the Asvine Store for quite a long while. I know because I searched for it. I checked on Amazon, AliExpress, Etsy, and even on eBay, and no one had the blue color. So as soon as it came back in stock, I ordered one. I only ever had one of the Asvine V126 pens before, this one in the teal transparent edition, and I just thought it was worth a look back because it is a very good pen. I've never had an Asvine nib that wasn't a good nib. And in addition to its excellent writing capabilities, this pen is very easily disassembled for cleaning. It is a vacuum filler pen, as the V in the number indicates. And the barrel easily removes from the section. And you will see here that there is an O-ring at the end of the section. And the pen is very easily cleaned by flushing in this manner. You could also eyedropper fill it if you didn't want to use the vacuum fill, but I enjoy vacuum fill pens. I enjoy the process of filling a vacuum fill pen. The nib also easily removes. Now this is a brand new pen, so the nib is stiff, but I can show you with my other V126 pen how easily the nib does remove. This pen does have ink in it, so I need to hold it upright. And I'm turning the barrel rather than turning the grip section in the nib. And it takes quite a number of turns. But you can see that the nib housing is threaded so that it unscrews from the pen. There's a lot of threads there. It takes a lot of turning both to remove the nib and to replace it. But it's easily done. And even with the cloth, I got some ink on my hands, but That's what happens with fountain pens. So now we'll take a look at the new V126 in the frosted blue finish. The pen's design has not changed in any way. It's a cigar-shaped pen with rounded ends. Has the same gold-colored, somewhat stiff clip with a gold ring that is part of the clip assembly, and the same gold-toned cap band with the Asvine name stamped into one side and the number V126 on the back of the band. Cap comes off in 1.5 turns. And we have the standard number 6 size Asvine medium nib with some nice scroll work and a plastic feed. Please forgive my inky fingers. And we have a decent sized length grip section. It's a decent length and diameter with a flare out at the end and some fairly smooth threading. So there's not a lot to say about that. You've all seen the Asvine V126 before, and many of you probably already have this pen in one color or another. So I'm just going to give it a quick flush, ink it up, and do a brief writing sample. So now I will begin the brief writing sample, and I will start with my original Asvine V126. These Asvine medium nibs are super smooth and super wet. And this ink is Lamy Petrol. These are not flex nibs, not even bouncy. But in this pen, you can get some reverse writing. And these are, as I said, super wet nibs. With the 126 medium nibs, they are so smooth that they are, I think they have a touch of baby's bottom. You will occasionally get a skip right at the beginning of the writing, but it's not a huge problem. And as soon as the pen starts writing, you know, it just writes and writes and writes and puts plenty of ink on the page. So that occasional skip at the beginning has never bothered me at all. And now I will write with my new frosted matte blue 126. You see, I had that little bit of a skip right there. I'm so used to writing with blue inks that it's just a little bit of a shock to see this red ink come out of this blue pen. But it's a beautiful, vibrant red ink with very good flow properties. That's awesome. I just love to do that. So this was my retrospective or look back at the Asvine V126. If you think this is a pen that you would be interested in, especially now that Asvine has brought back the frosted matte blue color, it is available on Amazon, and I don't remember the price. I think with taxes it was probably around $34 and change. I'll look that up and put the exact price in the description. And this pen was out of stock for quite a long time. This color was, because I had searched for it on Amazon and AliExpress and even eBay and Etsy, and no one had this color in stock until just very, very recently. So it's available on Amazon now if you are interested. So I hope you enjoyed this look back, this retrospective of the Asvine V126. Thank you for watching. Give the ink a good mix up because there's a lot of shimmer in there. Oops, that was a little deeper than I wanted to go. But I've got a nice full feel. And that is the world of fountain pens, folks.